Alright, here we go. What's up, guys? We have another ProDerp, and this time it's going to be on Twin Peaks between the Carbon player on the left side, LaiYR, in the Classic Paladin, and his opponent, the blue player on the right side, NoobGeneral. I have never seen this person before, so, you know, natural AirMech instincts tell you it's a Smurf, but, you know, I have a feeling for some reason that this is not. However obvious the name might or might not be, does look like they are both going to go for the bottom. And standard moneymaker build openings here. A few tanks made by LaiYR, but he did not bring them down yet. So NoobGeneral has Dillos. And okay, Gemini definitely the meta tank at this point, and the Dillos gonna be there for NoobGeneral, who has the rockets, so will start to work on. Didn't start to work on these units before pregame ended, so LaiYR has a huge lead. He has been able to take out both the Longhorn and the Ratchet. Gonna set these tanks on hold position while NoobGeneral does set these down. Well, not set these down, set himself down, not shooting his rockets, and finally finishing off the Ratchet just now, but getting fired on the 299 while LaiYR does get some creeps to defend his close. And now NoobGeneral just with a flacker. Yeah, it really needs to start spending his money and catching up. Does have more Dillos coming up. LaiYR with already three Gemini out on the field with a Ratchet in support coming out as well. He will be able to clear the bottom a little bit quicker than NoobGeneral does for his. NoobGeneral hasn't even neutralized any, or not neutralized, but killed any of the neutral brutes yet. And LaiYR already grabbing this bottom outpost, so it does look like LaiYR will get the, will be ahead of this bottom fight. NoobGeneral finally grabbing this bottom outpost, but LaiYR already killing that top turret, while NoobGeneral still working on it. So, and with the Gemini versus the Dillos, it does look like the Dillos are, or at least it does look like NoobGeneral. Oh, almost, well, not almost, but LaiYR trying to pin down NoobGeneral and attack his units, though. But will start to retreat. Definitely has more tanks down, and, well, oh my god, that's a lot of patchers in NoobGeneral's queue. I don't know what's up with it, but LaiYR already moving out. Not really hesitating too much, you know, and gonna lead the way with his Paladin. Gonna start to, well, he did, you know, clear those mines. And wow, look at this hammer throw. Wow, every single Dillo got hit in that line, and LaiYR really low on health, but NoobGeneral does get killed by the Gemini, and these Gemini are gonna go straight past this bottom outpost. Oh, but LaiYR does mass hold position them. Very good job there. And he will be able to, he didn't need to set them on D, actually. So that mass hold position was a very good move. And NoobGeneral coming back to see that he's lost every single thing that's over there. And now LaiYR, with some creeps, will be able to grab this bottom outpost under his control. And now NoobGeneral is at a 6-34 disadvantage. LaiYR can pretty much just push at this point. And he is doing that, so he will be able to get the finish. And now he is starting to move for both the close outpost and the fort. This probably will be the end of the game soon. No, LaiYR going with a T, with a capture, a switch to capture, instead of going for the kill on a completely empty fort against an opponent with only 9 upkeep out on the field right now. So definitely not 100% necessary to do that. I guess he's just kind of screwing with NoobGeneral. Gonna be able to easily take this outpost under his control with those Mortys. Mass selecting, but doesn't necessarily do anything with them. Gonna micro the Gemini on the other side of the outpost, and he's going for top. NoobGeneral now has a bunch of Dillos coming out, but LaiYR doesn't really seem like he cares. Actually has a bunch of Gemini moving. Oh, he will start to mass hold position them, so he will not lose too many. Just loses the one. He is going for top. He will be able to grab this top with all those tanks that he has already, and just screwing with NoobGeneral right at this point. I guess he's just trying to capture all the outposts and just having some fun, I guess. It doesn't really matter, but now NoobGeneral with already 7 Dillos, 4 coming out, so 11 total eventually, and probably even more being queued up. It does look like LaiYR already has a lot of points, or a lot of money in credits spent into abilities, and now going for top. Has lost a lot of the tanks he had up here, though. Not really leapfrogging the way that I guess he would want to if he's trying to do what he's doing right now. But doesn't really have to care too much. He has the entire map and lots of, like, it's 16 to 30 or 18 to 36 advantage. And so he has 2-to-1 upkeep in terms of the outposts under his control, and in terms of the units under his control on the field. And now NoobGeneral is moving out. There is nothing defending down here for LaiYR, so NoobGeneral will probably be able to get this outpost under his control. And now LaiYR finally grabbing that top outpost. So he is going to start to be in domination right now after 20 seconds pass, but all these Dillos are passing by. LaiYR not really noticing it yet. Is it on his mini-map? Yeah, it is. It is, but he still doesn't really care. It does look like he's just kind of messing with NoobGeneral. Doesn't really even, like, he's not concerned with it at all. Now to see his minimap. Oh, no. Oh, I thought he was going to go back. And now microing artillery. What the hell? And NoobGeneral does say GG because LaiYR has all these dillos already at his outpost. That's what you get, LaiYR, for screwing with this noob, this general of the noobs. But all those dillos are actually going to be concentrating on the fort, so all that hammer attack going to go down by LaiYR. And will LaiYR be able to defend against this? It doesn't look like it. NoobGeneral has a lot of tanks, and with some more micro, he will be able to get a pretty good surround, even attacking the corner. That will start to kill this fort really, really quickly. LaiYR has lost the tank. Oh no, he just microed the tanks to the other side, trying to get as much blocking as he can, but it's really low on health at this point. Honestly, NoobGeneral can just start to, what's it called? He can start to drop. Even if he loses this, he can just do some dillo drops, get the finish on LaiYR at this point. So he's pretty much killed him. And even if LaiYR pushes all in right now, I don't think he'll be able to out-base race NoobGeneral at this point. NoobGeneral just needs to bring 2 dillos. He does go down, but he has plenty of cash in his, plenty of credits in his bank. And LaiYR now starting to wall off, but will it be enough? Will it be able to actually block? NoobGeneral it can even start to fire with rockets at the back of that, fort. LaiYR does catch NoobGeneral in the act, but NoobGeneral with plenty of health, but drops the dillos. Doesn't need to do that. Going all the way back to his fort. I don't know what the. Oh man. Yeah, and LaiYR able to finish off those dillos, and now NoobGeneral trying to defend against a couple of Gemini moving out, and now what is Lai doing? He is gonna start to just support his Gemini that are over here, I guess. NoobGeneral trying to drop dillos in blocking position. He might not want to try to do it in blocking position, and honestly, he might just want to go straight for the fort kill. Why is he dropping? There's an open corner, and LaiYR is not going to be able to focus him down on the way because the Paladin air DPS is so low. Oh my god, NoobGeneral, you just need to go, and yes, he is now going with a dillo drop, and will LaiYR be able to catch him in time? NoobGeneral with 2 dillos here, will he be able to get to the... no, he will not be able to reach that outpost in time. Why did you make your move so late, NoobGeneral? Why did you do? He did not go out and get the finish on LaiYR. Oh my god. Oh man, that is a ProDerpz for sure. LaiYR taunting NoobGeneral, going for the top outpost, trying to get the domination damage, and yeah, he did eventually, but NoobGeneral with that ginormous dillo push and almost finished off LaiYR. Honestly, NoobGeneral could have finished it off just with a little bit more micro, maybe firing into the outpost corner. Maybe better micro would have done it, but even after he lost all of his dillos, he just needed to do 1 drop. And then when he was going to the fort at the end, he didn't go directly to the fort. He dropped the dillos as if, oh no, I'm taking heavy fire from a paladin. And then he just left his dillos down at Lai's close and went back to charge the fort like he was going to die if he didn't drop them. Man, that was really weird. He had plenty of health left. As you can see, the speed of the health drain when LaiYR was firing at him was not even that fast. It was really slow. But NoobGeneral, definitely fitting of the name in this ProDerpz. So guys, if you are a high skill or even a medium skill player that knows what they're doing, if something like this, as derpy as this, ever happens to you, I definitely want to see it, so you should send them in to me. Send it to email, send it to Steam. Everything's in my video description. You guys know the blurb. This is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.